We're here with another episode of Works and Resources, Soviet Republic. So, here we are in the night, over our starting city here. I've actually pretty much completely consumed this island, which is pretty cool. But, yeah. Oh, no, not parts fine, just, yeah. Okay, so what you're gonna be doing today is, well, as you can see here, we have bauxite down here, and that's basically one of our only good bauxite sources, right here. So of course we're gonna need bauxite. Now the thing is, this is a pretty weird setup here. Look at this. This island is pretty small near the tip of the bauxite, and it gets larger down here. It's still nearly not nearly as large as our Naukograd island down there, but okay. It is pretty large. Comparing the size on the map, they're somewhat similar. Again, still not quite there, but it's okay, I guess. But yeah, so I've noticed a bit of a bauxite down here. So we're just gonna get to that. Uh, okay, no, yeah, we should probably pause the game here. We're not building anything at the moment, so okay. So we don't have any construction office here. I thought this would be in ranged one up here, but apparently it isn't. So. Now, I think I might use this place as sort of like a hub world for all my shit. So not only are we going to be doing some bauxite here, but we're going to be doing ports and shit up here too. So I think we might just go do that actually. Large dock here. Okay, so we need to completely flatten this coastline here. Which we can't do just yet. Apparently. Because so the plan here is to adorn this coast with our docks and shit. So we're gonna have docks, cargo, and everything, as well as probably a shipyard here. And on this island we have bauxite and chemical, maybe even mass food production, depending on how it goes. But at this island is going to be docks. So first, to do that, we're gonna need a helicopter, whatchamacallit. Let me just check something here real quick. How many slots does this thing have? Okay, so that's 14 slots. And you over here. This is a modded one. You also have 14 slots. No, never mind. You have 17 slots. Okay, so we'll be using one of you because we need capacity here. We need lots of capacity. Right, here we go. So now where do I want to put this here? I think we're gonna want to sort of locate it up here, and I think we should be able to put it up on the tip here, because I'm not sure why you're set there, but you're definitely a good one. But yeah, I think we're gonna put it up on the tip. Wait, no, you need a fuel input. We don't necessarily need one, but it would be great if we did. So in that case, we're gonna want you probably down here on the coast. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, this should work. We can have a bridge across here. And, so basically, the first construction office is always bought. As well as feeders. Let's go remove this. And we are going to be using MI12s instead here because it's 1970 and we've unlocked them now apparently. I think it's a bit early for them, but you know, I'm not going to question the Soviet Republic overlords. Bad things happen when you do, you know. Okay. No, not here. There we go, MIV-12. We don't have the passenger version just yet, apparently. But that's it. For now. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, that's a pretty big hit to the budget, but you know, we should be able to take it, and the increased hauling capacity is going to be very helpful here for building this place. Because these things can cart so many materials around that we should be able to just run with one construction yard here instead of multiple if we had to do in the other place. So of course you're gonna have to assign workers and shits. You know, workers you're gonna just grab from here because you don't really have anywhere else to grab from. Here, 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 and right. Oh yeah, we're also importing like components here, so we're just gonna neutralize all of these because well, we're producing them all locally now, so we shouldn't need to import. So now we are gonna have to import fuel now. So yeah. Anyway, a bulldozer 32, 30, 35. As you can see, everything else is significantly worse. So 35 it is. Gonna get nuclear excavators here, but you know, I'm pretty yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't work in construction. So no point. Of course, a good amount of excavators is still vital. So. Okay. No, okay, right. Whoops, I think I overbought and then I go over here. So, that's a bit of a whoopsie. But, okay, so how do we want to deal with this? So I think for these purposes, I love how one of these just popped in the dirt. So I think for these purposes, we will be, this is full. Okay, okay, so, yeah, looks like that won't work. So, you know, I guess we'll just have to get workers from something else here. Oh, no. Gonna grab on the view and they're just gonna park you over here. We do have a parking pad here, so off you go. And we're gonna just get an MI6. But yeah, so first order of it. Okay, apparently it's started snowing. Okay, cool. So we're gonna probably just install infrastructure here for now, and we'll start serious construction when the you know, the whatchamacallit, the snow goes away. Because we can't do this while it's snowing, you know. So we're gonna build another one of these things. You know, as you do. So you're gonna be a machinery hub instead of a resource hub. And so you're only gonna get one pad. So this thing does have a bit of machinery, but it's mostly resource delivery. And the other one will sort of be more of the opposite. So yeah. No, the question is, do you want to elapse time right now and just get some rubles back, or do you want the preserved time so our rubles are worth more? It's a sort of a perpetual question in this game. Do you want to increase your ruble stock, or do you want to preserve the value of what you already have? So yeah, in this case, I think I'd rather preserve the value of what I already have. Because we're not making a massive profit right now. I mean, technically we are, but that's not really true, because the ruble has really been going up in the meantime since the start of the game. So even though we are worth way more rubles now than we did starting out, they are worth about the same thing, I think. Well, probably just a bit more. Still, we've had to go through some pretty chunky price drops. So anyway, first things first, ship dock. You know what? To order some ships out here. Can you actually fit this thing anyway? You know, I'm going for the large one, which is a bit of a weird choice, I guess. I mean, I like it, so that's why I'm going for it. But, you know, it's not exactly the most efficient choice. It does take up a lot of space, but we're gonna surround this entire island in docks anyway, so you know, I guess it's sort of like a fair enough. Yeah, we don't have nuclear excavators here, so we're gonna have to like it's a bit slower, but we have enough machinery here that it's not dreadful slow just yet. I mean, it certainly has a chance to, but it isn't right now. Gonna extend this out much as we can. Well, as much as we can, I guess, not just you know, just like get it good enough. So this is gonna take a while, so I'll just pause the recording here and I'll come back when it's well and done. Okay, so after way too long, I think we have finally fucking done it. There we go, okay. So, now, what do we need here? Well, of course we're gonna need pumping harbor. We need fuel handling here. We always need fuel handling. But we're also gonna need a cargo harbor. Cargo harbor medium. Okay. There we go. Gonna have a warehouse here, of course. That's a medium. So we sort of framed in this place now. First, we're gonna need a container and vehicle harbor, because this is going to end up being a vehicle hub, I think. A vehicle production hub. Anyway, passengers. I don't think we're gonna be handling passengers from here. Aggregate. Do we have any resources except bauxite on here? I have a bit of oil, but oil is not the huge need right now. But other than that, it's just bauxite. And of course, we have a bit of gravel here, but you know, that's not gonna be great. So. Aggregate unloading harbor it is. Okay, so what else do we need here? We have a single slot left here, so ship dock medium this. No, that's still too big. Okay, so we're gonna be the leading one, and replacing you here. Just riddle. Okie dokie. So that's our massive dock setup then. But yeah. So I think this landmass is large enough to get sort of a local train network. You know, it's going to be pretty small as far as train networks go, but you know, it's train networks. And that's just going to serve to bring vehicles around this place from our production centers, which are going to be on the side of them, hopefully. So we're going to want electrified railway. It's just going to be easier. And yeah, pretty steep curve. So this is the one time near snap is actually being helpful. But it's almost never helpful for me because I don't usually build twin the tracks like this. But it's going to be pretty useful for at least this city. Because no, we don't want any sort of crossing here just yet. So actually, yeah, I'm gonna just directly have it cross there, I think. But yeah, so usually I don't build twin tracks, but I think this island is going to be able to start doing that because this is going to be a vehicle production island, which means you're going to have a bunch of personal cars romping around and whatnot. So in that case, I think it will be good to have, you know, whatchamacallits. What the fuck do you call them again? Oh yeah, double road trip. So yeah, I think it would be good to have a couple of those now. Just because of how we're gonna end up setting this place. And you know. So just how this road is gonna be set up. You're gonna pull it over here and you're gonna run it alongside the railway. Okay, at least for this section. Actually no, you know what, we're gonna be just like splurge and light this entire section of this entire place electric. And chances are we're gonna also draw a massive power line from the nuke plant over in it starts with a T over there. And we're gonna be linking that up both into the grid here and the grid there. Because currently we have a 12 megawatt line that's going underground, which is you know, it's easy to build, but it's also way less efficient. So yeah. As you all know, truss bridges are supreme. Truss bridges go, truss bridges go. Could have a tied arch bridge though. Ooh, this is pretty appealing. Yeah, interesting. I mean, we could have trolley buses here. These ones we could have trolley buses. I mean, like, trolley buses are pretty cool, but you know, we're going to be not be using trolley buses here, I don't think. Like, especially with how limiting those can be. So we're going to be toggling new staffing now. So we bring this down here. Okay, the bridge is a bit crooked. Let's try to fix this, shall we? Okay, this is a bit better. So we run you along this way. basically, we're not gonna spare any expense constructing this place because it's gonna be our primary hub for basically everything. But no, we have our uranium hub and uranium and power and steel hub up there. We're gonna have our, at least for now, we have our industrial hub over here, and you know that's gonna keep up at least in part because this is the fossil fuel place. We might move like major chemical production facilities here and related stuff. And of course, we do have like steel processing here, which is it's there. It's not a major producer, but you know, it's there. So yeah, anyway, back to work. Back to work. Okay, this is nice. Of course, it's not done until we have some storages here. But, yeah. So we're gonna be offloading fuel here, I think. Fuel. Okay, we're gonna need to reclaim some ground here to get the storages working. It's fine. We've already reclaimed a bunch of ground. A bit more won't hurt. Oh, and yeah, I did end up scourging for like a nuclear excavator setup here. Because this took way more work than it should have. So I just decided, fuck it, I might as well at this point. Yes, let's smooth it back down a bit. Okay. So just a bit janky, so we're just gonna scale this back. That's a bit better. Yeah. Because we of course want to run the bridge along here as well. Which of course means you're gonna be bringing this place back. You know, it's sort of a back and forth action, but you know it's what it takes to sort of just get this looking good, nice. No, snapping doesn't fly here anyway, so this parallel here and link you up. It's a bit, there's a bit of a jank in there, but I don't think you'll notice it unless you're looking for it. So I'll accept this. I'll accept it. So of course rails, they can't be done without the rail construction office. And I'm debating if it's going to be worth it here, because we will have decent sized rail infrastructure. Yeah, decent sized. Now, big enough to warrant rail construction office, which is like severely limited in its capabilities anyway. Yeah, that's a tough proposition. Personally, probably not, honestly. Like, it's going to be linking up to a couple of factories, probably, and that's how far it's gonna go. Yeah, so that's enough fiddling around on this bit for now. We also need to fiddle about on this bit. So, you know, we're good. So, like this bit, yeah. So this is the bit we're gonna be using for our ship construction enterprise. Because, you know, if you thought the docks are everything, no, you haven't seen shit. So, I think it should be under factory, I think. No, it does not appear to be under factory. Where is it? Aha, production line. Okay, so this guy is a pretty chunky chunkster. Look at the size of this lad. So originally we were supposed to have this guy on the other island, but we've sort of changed plans now, because this is going to be a new industrial hub. That place is just way too small to support the stuff we need here. So yeah, a bit of a change of plan there. Take this down a bit. It's a bit janky, and just get this all working. Well enough to stick one of these down. Fucking kidding me. There we go. So now, do you want another like ridiculously chunky storage? Do you want another XL rail combined heliport system? Okay, this version has rail tracks. Interesting. Like, honestly, yeah, I think we could use some of these. So yeah, you can sort of see the size that you're planning for here. You know, this place is going to be absolutely fucking massive. And, you know, this is the exact same. Well, it's not the exact same. It has rails this time, but this is the same sort of storage that we were using on the Nakugrad. Okay, there is a crossing here. I'm gonna split off some rails here. And again, I think it might be worth it just having 2 rails here. Just because of the amount of throughput we're expecting. That's a bit too close. It's a bit of jack there. Yep. Fun fact, kids, a jack is both an adjective, a verb, and a noun. I never expected I would be able to budget English lessons while playing the city builder on YouTube, but you know that's where life brings you, I guess. So again, we're gonna have to jank around this heliport here. Well, actually, it's not been built yet, so really, do we need this? Probably not. We can just move the heliport instead. Which, considering it's not built, it's gonna be pretty easy. Boom. There we go. And so this is gonna let us bring the rail up to here. And here we can jank it over. And you know, so like we're just gonna add a bunch of split offs here as well. So we can use all 4 of these unloading lines if should we need to for some unknown reason. So look, I don't think our vehicle trains are gonna be longer than this, and there's plenty of cargo room here, so yeah. Now back to roads. So if we put a crossing here, we're gonna have to use forklifts, which transfer shit very slowly, even with like the good ones. But fortunately for us, there is a convenient road intersection right here. But, you know, it's still gonna take a bit of work. We're gonna like, parallel the track here. Yeah, it's still gonna take a bit of work because if you can't do crossings, you can't road over crossings, you know. So no, I think we are still gonna have to end up with a bridge here. Again, bit jank, but it works. Jank, but it works. Someone play the jank theme song, I guess. Might as well be one now. Yeah, it's fair enough. So, by the graces of the great Lenin statue, we have gotten our cargo offloading area functional. Well, it's not functional at the moment, but it will be, eventually. Eventually. But wait, don't, you say. This isn't completely functional yet. Where the hell is your container offloading station? And to that I say, oh shit, yeah, I totally forgot about that. I'm not sure we'll need double container facilities actually. So, honestly, I think it's gonna be a bit of a bitch to transport people here. It's gonna be a real bitch to transport people here. So think about a solution. Might just be to have things in the other place. So this is gonna take up a huge amount of people. Like, a huge amount. This is going to be a massive worker sink. And you need to treat it accordingly. So it's gonna probably be getting a bunch of truck routes as well. Truck routes. As well as its own passenger heliport. I'm sure getting fuel to is going to be very nice. Definitely, yeah. So we have space here. What do you want here? Well, it's conveniently right next to this fuel station. So if we can find a distribution office that's small enough to fit in here, we get 2 extra lines. No, it was just a bit too long. So, for being extra long, fairly understandable, honestly. We could, we can't fit a 20 in here? Sort of. Yeah, we can fit a 20 in here, but at the same time, do we want to? Because the thing is, you can only service 20 locations at one time with any distribution. It would probably be more efficient if we could fit 2 small ones. Can we fit 2 8s? So you don't really need more than 8 for a fuel office. And we can, you know, it's like, we decide to focus on. Boo. Recording's on 35 minutes apparently. So that's nice. Okay, so now after all this, we can actually get to the what we were going to do in the first place, which is set up the aluminum industry. There's a bit more off the coast here, but I don't think we are going to be able to get it without some more terraforming. I mean, I can do, but I sort of don't feel like it. Oh, we do have 2 ones saved. 6 probably. So, out here, nobody's ever going to be going out here very much. So we can go with a gravel surface road, which is, you know, still a lot better than with the usual mud surface road. We're really going for quality, aren't we? Turn off all this map. So if we unpause the game now, we could get the building in like the summer. Which is going to be better if you want to move people in. At the same time, we're not moving people in just yet, we're just building shit. So we want to build this over the winter to save time. Ah, the endless dilemma. Anyway. So we have a nice chunky bauxite set up here. Of course we're gonna need barge aggregate storage. What the hell is this? Ah, aggregate unloading bridge. Yeah, I don't think that's I don't think we're unloading anything just yet, so now how do I want to put this? Yeah, honestly I think set up this way is gonna be better. Okay, so now metallurgy. Gonna of course want to get some bauxite processing plant. So this baby is gonna turn our raw bauxite into processed bauxite. Amazing, right? That's gonna be True, another large aggregate storage. We're really going hard on the large aggregate storage there. Do we need like any you can take fuel, but we're gonna be we're gonna find like an electric excavator for you, so it's fine. Ah, alumina plant. So you here, you take chemicals. Great. Okay, where are the conveyor inputs? There you are. So this is where we really start drawing what's power and stuff do. Of course, going to be mindful of that. Nice little dry box storage here. We're only going to need one. So. better we would nest this in so we get more room to work with instead of. Because look at this, the footprint of this setup. It's already pretty chunky. It's not like a chunky, but it's still pretty chunky. And lastly, the granddaddy itself, the aluminum plant. The honest, real fucking aluminum plant. That's right, Chief. It's an aluminum plant. It does aluminum plant things. And one's aluminum. Aluminum. Okay, how do I want to set this up? Is this good? Maybe. So, of course, we're gonna want an open storage here. 330 tons. Yeah, 330 tons seems fine. Well, actually, if you go for a large one, I guess it's a medium one, we can straight up get a free rail connection. Which is, you know, pretty cool. Free rail connections are always pretty cool. Where can I put this to get a connection? Drop it in the gear. Yeah, okay, the game is just being shit. I don't like that we could get a connection there. But evidently we can, so. Road gods, smile upon us, please. Because roads are the second jankiest thing in this game. Besides, well, I guess footpaths might actually be janky. Work as the resources jank championships, kids. Vote for your favorite jank master. In one corner we have the famously jankety roads. In our other corner we have conveyors, and in our final corner we have pavements. Place your votes, kids. Which is the jankiest of the jank? Other than that, we're gonna have electric down here, and we're gonna. So it's more efficient to deliver resources with one big strip of road. So even though we're gonna need to collect powers here, and they can be connected to road, we're not going to, not just yet. And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this operation on its own took up an entire like transformers worth of power. So we're gonna provision for that. Medium voltage. Get some nice chunky medium voltage wires. Fuck no, doesn't have one again? No. It's just acting like it is because it wants to be a bitch. What the shit was that? No. No, you, get away from me. Anyway, there we go. Those are electric lines as well. Now, what's the last thing we need? What is the last thing we need, actually? I don't know about it, this game, okay? Okay, so a road connection through here would probably help. Yeah, road connection definitely help. There's a mild jank in there, which you probably won't notice it unless you're looking for it, so. Understandable. A bit more jank over here. But you know, jank. Jank is alive. Jank is alive. At least in Soviet Republic. Then you're gonna commission this building. And that should be a nice, like, fairly compact, self-contained aluminum setup. Well, except for the power. Yeah, so all of this stuff is gonna draw massive amounts of power. So how are we gonna deal with this then? Well, oh yeah, this is also gonna draw massive amounts of power. Gonna find a power transformer and just stick it down. Because guess what, we're gonna be needing a lot of it. A lot. All this stuff takes an impressive amount of power. So that's one full transformer consumed. Well, you know what? Guess what? We need another one just to power the shipyard. Boom. Done. So where do we actually put this? Where to put this other transformer? We put it down here next to the shipyard. Spin faster, please. Thank you. Okay, and so now we go set up the ones. Nice, we've got a fairly rational wire set up here. And as we start running into space, it gets sort of less rational and starts moving all over the place. And at this point, we have to go in another layer. And then we'll go all over the place again. The wonders of urban grid planning. Alright. So of course, we're handling what's a high voltage through here, so need a high voltage switch. And then a high voltage switch, so because it's going to be a branch line. So actually, so we're going to need basically a tiered switch nest. So we're going to have 3 high voltage lines coming across here. I don't think tiered switch nest is like an industry standard term. I just sort of made it up in like a minute and a half. But basically we're gonna have a bunch of, you know, I do have a mod for like a giant high voltage switch, but it only takes 18 megawatts because of game limitations. So it's really just better in this case to go with a bunch of normal thingamawatsits. And yeah, we're running full power tall boys through here because we're not taking any risks of running out of power. Well, not until the fucking wire's done. Aha! Okay. So this is our electrical grid for this section. Now, see, the thing here is I sort of screwed this a bit. So, removing these lines. So, you know, this is a tiered switch nest for a reason, because it has multiple tiers. So basically, the tiers all merge with each other. Here, like this, and this one's backwards. Let's push this. And so is this one. Great. Then another transformer we want to switch. You know, like an electric switch, not to be confused with, you know, like the game console or sex position. Well, as you know, you really wouldn't want to mix those up, would you? So we have 3 lines here, we have 2 transformers here, and we've got 2 lines out. It's not perfect, but it'll work for you, for our purposes. So hopefully with 2 primary electric lines, we can actually power the entire city we're going to have down here. So of course, there's the bit of a spot of trouble which involves coming all the way here, from here to over there with electric lines. Yeah, a bit of a spot of bother. I'm afraid. I know there's an electrical line somewhere down here. You can't fool me. I built this fucking place. There you are. You can't escape this easily. Fuck, I can't English properly, can I? You know, it doesn't help that the whole thing is covered in white. It really doesn't. So, well, we're not gonna be finishing this place too soon. So I think we're just gonna like do all of this when we actually, you know, move people in here. Which won't be happening for a bit longer, I think. So now on to the next bit. So we are going to be drawing the city here. A fucking long ass city over here. Long ass city. I'm gonna be trailing some double roads. That's right, kids. Double fucking roads. Yep, you heard me right. Double roads. Double roads. Oh yeah. Residential. So where's the command wants it? There you are. So this is obviously like the most efficient form of Stolinka housing. Gives excellent quality, decent density, all while, you know, not looking shit, like Khrushchevka would. They are going to have to get placed at slight angles, just because we can't quite nail the grid positioning of this road. Like, please, can we get snapped the road? Please. So right here we have 4,000 people. What the shit are we supposed to do with 4,000 people, you may ask? Well, for one, we're gonna remove all these footpaths here because they're fucking stupid. So yeah, we only need one connection per person. Okay, these are already split. These are already split paths. So, oh well. So you know, each of you is gonna get merged into one path here, sort of like this. You know, at this point, there's enough shit to construct around here, so we can probably unpause the game and let the boys do their work. You're gonna do all this. You are gonna do all this. So we've got all our helicopter positions working full time right now, and we're importing fuel here, but there's nothing to be done about it. It's just gonna happen. Okay, so now we're of course gonna need a bus station here. The fuck is this? I can't pronounce that, so I can't fucking pronounce that. I have no idea how to fucking pronounce that. So obviously we're gonna need a central bus stop. This is still an amazing mod. I love you. You know, I wish it sort of came in more flavors so we didn't have to put the same one everywhere, but you know, beggars can't be choosers and all that good stuff. I'm sort of gonna get its own split off the main road here. So this is gonna be an all two-way bit, and you know you'll see why in a moment. And that's because we're gonna build a car dealer here. We are gonna end up purchasing or building our own cars here. Oh god, it fucking oh god, oh fuck, it's getting dark. Ah, can't see shit. Ah. Anyway, space would be honestly large is surprisingly small. So large it is, I guess. I mean, to be fair, it might just be scale messing us, tripping us up here, because this stuff is all absolutely massive. So yeah, it might well just be scale tripping us up. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. But anyway, of course we're not done yet. We're gonna need power transformer here. Yeah, it's go big or go home. Go big or go home. So this is going to have, yeah, that's right, 2 power transformers. Why? Because we need a shitload of medium power outputs. Hey, you remember how I said I had these like massive relays? Yeah, so we're gonna be using them now. And we're gonna be tuning them. Because we've got 2 18 megawatt hour lines coming through here. So we're gonna have 2 relays capable of handling 18 megawatt hours each. Just to run this place, because I'm probably overbuilding this, but at the same time, very overbuilding the build, you know. Fuck, I'm already at the electric screen. I'm just an idiot. That's nice. So, 2 here. Two here. And of course 2 here. Though, would you say, how are you gonna heat this place? I'm not entirely decided. So we can have heating plants here. We have like these nice little electric heating plants, which they produce 60 gigajoules of heat. This thing produces 2040, 600, 240. So we're gonna need a lot of these. So we need a lot of these things, but they don't produce pollution. So health would be like really good here if we did use these things. So yeah, I think we might go for it. Like this place solely exists as sort of a late game project to sort of just like tie up all of our industry. We're gonna have another central hospital. You know, like, only the centralist of central amenities in the central city, right? Yeah, fair enough. Again, yeah, roads are really looking. The roads are really going for that championship in the jank finals. They're really going for the championship position in the grand jank finals, you know? They're really going for it. But yeah, so eating. These are all gonna hold up. These fucking take a big. Oh, it's a good thing we have these things. How much power do you consume? You consume 430 megawatt hours. I'm assuming that's you're not particularly efficient, are you? But again, you produce no pollution. Like, how can you say no to that, right? So, two of you it is. You're gonna be sharing power. A couple of these things. Because yeah, I do believe that we're gonna only need pretty much one input for this to run this area. Yeah, should be fine. Bit of a waste, but we can, so why not? Right? And these are gonna be like full featured lines as well. They're not like skimpy underground lines or anything. So now that we've like excessively overbuilt this spot, what's up next? So we've got transportation, we've got industry, we've got power. Aha! We need parking. Parking. What's a parking? So we're gonna line this place with underground parking ground. This three of them. Okay, now what? Well, we've got a bit of space here. We don't have too much space here, so you know, we can make this work. So obviously right now we're gonna need passenger heliport platform. You know, it's gonna be take up a bunch of gonna be pretty expensive. Gonna take a bunch of fuel to run, but it'll be pretty important. But oh ho ho, we're not done yet, because you haven't noticed we've not put in the schools or anything. So like along this strip, those. Oh, we've got 6% unemployment. How the fuck do we have unemployment? Oh, they've not managed to build a steel plant, but I'm assuming this is where all the unemployment stuff from, right? Unemployed workers 59. Due to no work, okay, we're gonna have to look a bit more into this bit. Slight detour. Workers unemployed. Okay, we have a few here. Are they all over there in the other city? I wouldn't think so, considering how much shit they have to do with it. Apparently they are. Okay. Cool. 5 new buses. To the main line, you're getting 2 more buses. You're the shuttle line, you're getting 1 more bus. You're the coal line, you don't need more buses. Okay, I guess the main line is getting the rest of the buses. And you're gonna set them all off. Shit, we're running out of fuel again. So. Where the hell are we running out of fuel? Oh. So, yeah. Okay, you know what, you go dock for a bit. I think we are exporting enough other shit to sort of make up for this temporary issue. But yeah, so we need school in here as well. So for that we're gonna reclaim a bunch of land here. Remember kids, who needs to efficiently use all this land here when you can just reclaim a bunch of land? The authentic Soviet experience, you know. Ridiculous long path here. It's 800 fucking meters of path. Yeah, sounds about right. Did I mention we're totally getting into the... We're totally getting into the line of houses here, right? We're really just gonna be overdoing the shit out of this. Like, completely overdoing it. So, kindergarten. Let's go over 15 of those. How do I want to set these up? Okay. So, school. Let's just, yeah, I guess we'll alternate these. Where's the clone dude? There we go. Overdoing it? Probably. Should we care? Why not? So now that we've just printed out a bunch more districts. Get to work on these as well. Get to work on all of them. Vehicles are without fuel. Oh right, you don't have power here. No then. Okay. We're gonna have one of these going at all times. Oh yeah, both going. Cool. Never mind. Oh no, you're going. Not really fast, but you know you're going. And you're fueling up. Yeah, let's put on number 5. Just green light all of this stuff. All of it. Look, the only thing we're not going to be greenlighting here is this residential district. Because, yeah, we're not building this anytime soon. Okay, maybe I haven't done this bit. So the kindergartens are staying. Because, kindergartens are always ridiculously high demand for no good reason. But, yeah, I think I'm going to delete every second school. Yeah, good. Now, we still need a university. Where do we put a university here? Well, we're gonna need two because this place is chunky, I say. But before we get to that, again we're gonna level this up. Chunky. Oh, and yeah, we're also gonna just slap down the bus station here. Like, this district is so long, we need shuttle bus stations to shuttle people to the bus station. Again, like, long district is probably not like a super efficient design, but at the same time, long. Look at how long this boy is. So yeah, so need a bunch of other stuff like shops. Let's see. Got our Univer Max, which is 16420. Nice. I have funny name read number. 50 195. 4. Oh yeah, we can get one of these, and this is a A4. This is a 6420. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to be splitting this into two portions. We have like the basic the high-rise section here. We have the high-rise section over there, and we have a sort of lower-rise section over there, over here. There's a, you know. Got one of these things. Oh, it's yeah, the angle's not great. I guess we could do it with this. Yeah, sure, we can have the road running through the middle there. Just a single road. Gonna again be more of like a service road. I guess it's gonna be a fairly frequently used service road, and it's gonna be a pedestrian used service road as well. So, you know, sidewalks and streetlights for you. Again, we are sort of overdoing it, and we're doing this on purpose. We have absolutely no fucking good reason to need such an absurd amount of stuff back here. But isn't it fun? I don't know about you, but this is hell fun. Okay, so each place is getting a university. So 420, 900, 25, 40, 500, 300, 750, 660. Okay. What the hell do they mean? It's just the kind of sport. Okay, I'm sure. But we're just mainly planning this out right now. We're probably not going to build this for a bit. Just because of how fucking absurd it is. I sort of like how this looks, honestly. We have the two universities next to each other. Yeah, we can have like you can have a bus bring people here. But it's pretty important. At least, well, for this one, it's gonna be fairly important to look at how something looks as well as how it functions. And as long as we can get it to function and look, and if we can get it to function and look good at the same time, we probably will. You know, because it's cool like this. There are a few hurdles that need to be crossed. So you know, I think we're gonna bring students to here, and we're gonna bring them here, from there. Then probably do this with the road through here, if I plan this properly. But guess who didn't plan this properly? And well, of course, thermal bath. Yeah, that sounds like a nice thing to have here. It's gonna be pretty thermal after all. I think that's gonna like go through their like attraction score, or I don't think it's gonna like feel culture or anything, but you know, it is what it is. So like pub. Yeah, we need pubs here, so you know we could have a palace of culture and science out here. But I think that's gonna be for a future episode where we build a tourist town as well. So we'll go for now. Have one of these. Oh, no, we need to storage first. Is that doing a small warehouse? It is smaller. Stores less stuff, I think, but it's where you gotta raise more footprint. It doesn't look quite as nice, but sometimes you have to make sacrifices, you know. Ooh, this is interesting. Yeah, we'll definitely have to look into this once we actually get our balance of culture and science running. It's gonna happen in a bit, not quite, but eventually. Extend. We're straight up fucking reclaiming a massive chunk of this coastline just to build this place. And yeah, you know, I'm recording this just as much for me as I am recording this for YouTube, because like I sort of need these. Because like I usually let the game run in the background when I'm doing work or something. So yeah, this is just like get them building something. Well, we're busy doing other stuff. So okay, what else do we need here? Well, we need the fire station. Where do we want this? Guess we'll slap it down on the service road here. Does it take helicopter? Does not take helicopter, I'm afraid. So in this case, this just isn't practical now. Gonna need Okay. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go with this fire station here, and we're gonna build a vanilla one over here, a bit more out of the way. So, and this it's gonna be a bit more. Here we go. So this one is actually going to support helicopters and be able to put out fires in the industrial districts. Because the helicopters conveniently don't need workers, so we can just snap them wherever the hell we want to. So from here, what else do we need? Yeah, let's have a cinema as well. Do we want this to be a tourist town? No, we'll have a tourist town like over here, as a separate area. It's gonna be like worker housing pretty much. What if hell is cooked? Nah, I think a reading pavilion will suffice for here. And we also have a couple libraries. Just look further here. And of course we have to bring up the paths across. So cool. So yeah, anything else we need? Let's take a look. Yeah, I guess we'll have more shops. Like we do need more shops here. More shops, more pubs, and more everything. Basically. I'm gonna have another small warehouse here. Because, you know, we need one for the top housing and the bottom housing. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure this infrastructure here could probably handle like a doubling. And by that I mean just slapping two of these things together. Two of these super districts together. And it will probably work. You know, the positioning of the road access has been annoying because we want it to look good. I need to do it this way, which means I'll have to curve the road around. But, you know, take what you can get. Boom. And, with that, at least the, first stages of this place should be done and dusted. And of course, this doesn't mean it's actually done. No, we're still like, doing a bunch of shit here. For one. Well, no, yeah, they're actually piling up these steel here, which is interesting. They're like, overflowing a bunch of sources here. For some reason, because I set the distribution of this wrong. So we sort of need to get rid of this stuff. Need to make room here. Here? Okay, we put on everything in here. Chemicals. Hello, chemicals. They are doing the usual. Putting enough chemicals. But how's this one? Yeah, we've run out of chemicals here, so we're importing. I think we're exporting nuclear fuel or something. But look at how much shit is on this boat. Put all that nuclear fuel, it's a fucking $3 million ship. But yeah, I think we've been playing for a bit. So other than that, I guess I'll just cut this one here. Cheerio.